What the hell? It's not the same room, but it's the same layout as my initial room. Did they make this room to mimic Neuromod fabrication plan? Yeah. Did they make my space room to mimic my Earth room, which is supposedly the room that we start the game in? Reduce the site cost. Neuromod. Morgan U. Yeah. Like, it's not the same. The proportions are different. This one is a little bit roomier, I think. It even had one of these. But it wasn't quite the same. Yeah. March. What? No, no, not you, not you, not you. No, shut up. It's February 24th. So the time has passed already in the game, I think, or something. I don't know. It's February 24th, early morning. Why does it say March 15? What? What? Is that an oversight? Is that the devs not... Of course you're gonna smack these. Is that the devs not wanting to update this thing and just being like, oh, let's just make the same room but in a different place? Because it could be the devs just being lazy. Or not paying attention, which I find very, very weird. But at this point, I don't see a reason why... The password is the same. I don't see a reason why... Why that would be like that. Audio output October. So we dealt with December and January. Calvino.
Calvino. Colleague. Won't notice anything wrong. Eidetic memory. Work-obsessed. Perfect medical record. No absences.
Danielle.
New entry. Show. Danielle. Head of IT. Dislikes you. Dislikes Alex more. Need to find out why. Note to self. Research. Chef Mitchell and emotive operator hack.
Igwe.
Dio Igwe. One of Alex's hires. Cheap to recruit due to his unpopular stance on psychic phenomena. One of station's best scientists. Introvert. Knows about Tess. Loyal to Alex. Believes your brother and Typhon can save his career.
Michaela.
Michaela Ilyushin. Chief engineer. Not on speaking terms. Had brief relationship. You ended it when Tess began. She believes it is because you discovered her medical condition. Paraplexis. Convenient, but false. Severing ties seemed prudent to you. Less painful, given the impending memory loss.
This is all in October. Also, they were banging. Paraplexis?
Paraplexis. Nerve disorder. Prevents use of neuromods. Requires aggressive drug therapy to prevent degeneration. Renders candidates ineligible for assignment to Talos 1.
That is what we read about. And Sarah Elazar.
Sarah Elazar. Chief of Security. Not a friend. Knows about the Typhon. Not about your tests, but suspects. Is trustworthy, but doesn't trust Alex. Or you, yet.
Yet? Huh. Can I open this, no, the wardrobe. There was a wardrobe over there. That's an interesting solution for lighting. Yeah. So... Proxies, agents, and personhood. I'm gonna say that is exactly about what I've been talking about, the possibilities of what possibly Morgan is right now and was, or something. I want to read that though, but it's just a little bit of information overload right now. Okay, there's an alpha down here. And an omega over there. Oh. Cool. So, what do we have over here? Excerpt from a book on emulated entities and synthetic intelligence by Carter Billingsley. The Supreme Court is set to weigh in on what could be a groundbreaking decision this term. Can an emulated entity, that's capital E, be granted power of attorney, obviously capital P, capital A, over, which is the a technical term for somebody who has legal representation in the court. Over the last few decades, the public has become increasingly familiar with artificial helpers, from the personal assistants on their wristwatches to the smart home systems that remind you where you put your keys. But more recent advances in hypnotic tech and the genius of connectomics, the ability to map the myriad neuronal connections inside a person's brain. And I remind you, we read about somebody whose brain could be mapped. As in, I think maybe making their skills available, but possibly making their entire person available to upload into a machine. But could not receive neuromods, even though they could be mapped. Anyway, the recent advances have thrust digital doppelgangers squarely into the legal arena. Recently, billionaire Rourke Wallace granted power of attorney not to one of his many estranged family members, but to a robotic facsimile of himself named Ransom. Ransom emulates Mr. Wallace's own reasoning, interests, and, to some extent, personality quirks to the point where the two are nearly indistinguishable, at least over the phone. In person, Ransom's molded ceramic and carbon body, while beautiful, make his true nature unmistakable. Needless to say, Mr. Wallace's family is not amused, especially concerning Ransom's decision to how to execute Mr. Wallace's will. That seems a little bit too gossipy, honestly. I'm gonna lift this couch. Guess what? Everything I do, I find something. I didn't even know you could lift a couch. Anyway, sell refurb. Collect more disruptor. Oh, it's another one of these. I think we have one of these already. Oh, it isn't too good. It is good, but it's, you know, it's fine. Just leave it there. An account of Fermi's question. That is why there are no aliens. That's a very basic question for the themes of this game, honestly. Because we see the aliens. Anyway. Spooky stuff, huh? And this is the guest suit. Oh, yeah. Wait. This guy was right next to Alex's room? Doesn't that feel a little bit weird? Who the heck was this guy? Argentino Pero. You're still there, aren't you? What a creepy... I bet... Because you're not there, I killed you. Unless you respawn, in which case... Yeah, that does remind me. Now that we turned this on, we are going to be able to... go outside. And we'll do that once we go back to... to space. Wow. Where the heck are we? Fitness center. Oh!
Please, no.
Oh, he's mind controlled.
What's that?
Tag them.
I have to listen.
I have to listen. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't tag all of them, but there's more of them in there naturally, and okay, they can't do anything about it. So I'll just steal all their flowers. And I'll deal with them later. Oh, there's another one. Oliver Bonat, Gillian Quig. It's a good thing I didn't open the fitness center. Crew cabins. Ooh. 101. Sarah Elazar. Jada Marks. Yeah, the most important people. The captain and the head of security? But we don't have the key cards. We do have for Marks. I assume we're not gonna... Okay, it's fine. I assume we're not gonna have the one for Elazar for a while, because she's alive still. Oh, these are the cabins. That's what these are. They're the cabins. There's a lot of junk. How I did not figure that the cabins would be these. I don't even understand. Well, I mean, I guess I understand the point of it being called a cabin, because I think it is the same in a ship. And we got the golden pistol. Oh no. That means my other pistol it doesn't even come with upgrades. That means my other pistol is bad. Fortunately, I didn't spend too many upgrade kits. But yeah, this is my new pistol. You stop it. There we go. And let's upgrade you while we're at it. I mean, right? Artemis golden pistol. Yeah, this is a pretty good weapon. Magazine capacity, range. This is a good weapon at long range. Accuracy would be nice. Let's go up on magazine capacity as well. Just make it be. Please, I'm clicking so often. You can hear me clicking. Let's not do that. Let's do accuracy. And that's it. Okay, it gives you 2 spare parts. Contrary to this one, that only gives me 1, even though it should give me, like, all of my upgrades and whatnot. Alright. Pretty good things, all things considered. Well, I'm just exploring. So, actually, are we just exploring? Because let's turn all the objectives on just in case. Because we have Bellamy's cabin over there, we have the cafeteria, and we have the multiple objectives. So those are the 2 objectives that we have to do here. But of course, there's cabins for everybody. And I don't think I can get into all of them. There's a Voltaic Phantom. Shouldn't be a problem. Yep, the soundtrack knew it was here before I did, but it's going really well. Why is there a water leak? Bad news. Water leak is bad. We've seen these before. A lot of duplicated stuff. I'm not a fan. There's a briefcase over here. Whose is this? Kelstrup. This is Chief of Security? No. I don't think so. I don't remember. We got a Typhon lure. Yeah, I guess we're gonna find out. What do we have over here? Greetings, Dr. Kelstrup. Unfortunately, we won't see another case of canned pears until the next supply shuttle arrives. As always, Elliot will mark them EDS. Thanks. Thank you for your patience. I don't know what EDS means. I do know that canned pears are really nice. Because they're sugary and nice. Deja vu has set in again. Tracing steps is going to be a little harder this time. It seems that Mueller's staff was not properly recording data, so all the progress they made since the last department-wide removal is in jeopardy. We'll need to temper our expectations. Wiping the memories of the entire department is a tremendous setback. What? And I'm beginning to question the practice versus the results we've seen. What the hell? This is Alex. Alex wanted to wipe the memory of the entire department? What? Get them scheduled, says Alex. Wiping the memories of the entire department is a tremendous setback, and I'm beginning to question the practice versus the results we've seen. We should revisit the staggered system we discussed last year. Last year? ARN. Probably removal of neuromods. Okay, there's something really fishy going on. It is possible that Is it possible that we're not at the date? No, it isn't possible. Of the date that we are in. But it is possible that people who were working with me had forgotten something. Because their memories got wiped. And I say that because obviously we're the big important person. Let's see. How much does a spare part contribute? Yeah, it's better to do it like this. Okay, let's throw the lemons out. Or just eat them, I suppose. I can't eat the lemons? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. So this is the Petri dish sample. Oh! Actually... Oh, I didn't even realize. This is a good candidate for recycling. It's a good candidate place. Everywhere, in fact. Let's see what happens. All right, let's hope that this works. Excuse me. I hope it works. Good. It makes a lot of noise. Organic material. Some exotic material. It didn't do everything. What? How come? Petri dish sample up in there. And the periodic table of elements. Alright. Let's be careful. And... Ilyushin. Our old girlfriend. Can't go in there. Broken computer, I think. This is Igwe. Orchestrated objective reduction. Consciousness originates from processes inside neurons. It says over there. Let me be careful with this. Core consciousness is based on non-computable quantum processing. I don't believe that's what non-computable means. Non-computable is a mathematical term for certain things. And we have a name, MechTech, DirectX 2.0. Reduces the time it takes to repair an object. No. That is indeed what we got, but... well, I guess... Yeah, who's that? Was that on the right? That's Igwe, I suppose. But that on the right, I think it looks like us. Is it the old man? Is it our parents? Gustav Lietner in concert, November 20th, live. Moonrock statue. Ow. Can I deconstruct this moonrock? What do we have? The neural horizon. The process doesn't hurt at all. And I have read that already. Oh, I didn't mess with the computer. Error. Not a problem. Easy peasy. It was actually. But it's a difficult hack, this one. We did it. There's a file. Sci-Hypo fabrication plan. Not a problem. We have all those. And an email over here to Bianca Goodwin. Miss Goodwin, to follow up on the previous request, I think she's the chief of security. I don't remember. I keep saying people are the chief of security, but they all sound like it to me. To follow up on the previous request, I was wondering if there had been any updates on Gustav Lietner's visit. Is it still taking place? And if so, would it be possible to get a copy of his itinerary? I would love to chance to meet him before the neuromapping procedure, if possible. Why before? Dr. Igwe, I relayed your previous requests and we'll see what we can do, but there are no guarantees. The schedule for the visit is tight and may not allow for a face-to-face. I'll let you know when I have more details. Sincerely, Bianca. So he was just a fan, I suppose, Igwe. Possibly that's Lietner. I mean, that could be. I could see that happening. So, no smoking. So the water leak is fine. This one is Mitchell. W. Mitchell. And this is... Oh, I didn't even see. These are just the bathrooms. We know the bathrooms well enough. Is this where the voltaic thing came from? I think it is. What? There's a poltergeist. I want to see it.
Specimens required.
Yep, scan that poltergeist. Is it the loan, though? Soundtrack is still freaking out. I think it's fine. Maybe? So what I noticed there... I think we're fine. What I noticed there was the water running. There's quite a few organs in that. I don't know if it came across the water running. But it was. Okay. So I think we're done here. Whew. So poltergeists. It must have been in the toilet. Or the bathroom. Right? It must have been there. So those guys are going to be in there for a little while. This is crew cabins B. More of them. Oh, that one might be openable. There's a dead person, though. Okay. Hey. Elizabeth Bay. There's bullets. Yeah, she was killed from in there. Or something. There's definitely something going on in there. Laundry cart. There's nothing in the ceiling. Okay. So. Ooh. You can see the names in here. We got Danielle Shaw in here. So this is Jade Thorsten. These are all important people, so it's only natural that I remember their names. Weapon upgrade kit, radiation shielding, exotic material. Let's see what that radiation shielding is all about. It protects against radiation. It's not too bad. What is this? Recycler charge fabrication plan. That's really nice. And another periodic table. Why do these people have so many periodic tables on the walls? It looks like we have read this, but I don't know. Wanted to clear a, quote, Morgan request, unquote, again. Morgan was down in hardware today, just standing there as if not sure where to go. We did read this one. And Dr. Thornstein, I just wanted to write you personally and thank you for the new reployer. And this one as well. So Jorgen Thornstein must have had another computer. Logged in as well. Okay. Can I go in? Yes, I can. The corpse vanishes. Use Bellamy's keycard to access his cabin and the crew quarters. Well, the corpse... Don't tell me that the corpse vanishes. Bellamy was in the morgue. Pistol critical plus. Oh, nice. I could just have pistol criticals for days. And I am indeed gonna have pistol critical for days. Wait, you can't have more than one? Whoa. Well, I guess you can't have more than one. Speakers. Everything is fine. Morgan, you, Typhon research data. What does that...
Complete.
What does that mean?
New psionic aptitude available.
Alien research. What? I unlocked this. Huh. So we have more research on the poltergeist. In fact, we finished the poltergeist. Prefers to ambush prey. Uses psychokinetic action to throw objects. Stunted legs make it slow. Use a Typhon lure to help detect it or wait for it to attack. In the Voltaic Phantom, we also have the thing completed, never created in the lab until now. Weaver's abilities must be adapting. Electromagnetic fields disrupt everything around it. Electrocutes anything dumb enough to get close, like me. Like the thermal, keep as far away as possible. I do bad. Looks like it can supercharge mimics too, yes. Now what I'm interested in is what that last research was. No, wait a minute. That's what that was. It added... Ooh, that is interesting. It might have added to everything that we have. No, it didn't. It didn't add to the nightmare. But it added to those two things. Okay, and then we have an email over here. Over the past several tests, Morgan has used different solutions to the same problem, even though we've been controlling every possible variable. Room A, for example. In test 9, she exercised precise control to move the boxes one at a time. In test 10, she simultaneously levitated them all straight up a few inches. What? What? Technically completing the test. She did what? Also, test 8 and test 9. There weren't that many tests. It was like 7 tests. So there's multiple stages of testing. This might be related to the fact that apparently the whole, or some whole department was wiped. The memory was wiped at least once. And then in 14, she incinerated them. If not for the safety glass, That's a cool name. What is happening after reset that's leading to this variance? Asks Alex. What is happening after reset? This is a reset every day, though. What is happening after reset? I don't think we can answer that question. I don't think that's for us right now to answer that question. Anyway, let's continue and get to see what you dealt with. There's another dead person in here, and potentially a mimic. Wow. Côte d'Azur, yeah. I'm pronouncing it the English way. So this is Matthias Cole. Things can spawn, I think. Killed by a mimic. Anti-rad pharma fabrication, nothing important. Test tube sample. And she was killed out here. There's enemies.